This is Algebra Unit 3 and we're Year 10, so just taking a wee look then at some formula, different wee things we need to look at then in terms of formula. So let's take a look at the first bit. Constructing formula. A number x is equal to 4 times a number y, so x equals 4 times y. I hope most of you realise then the way we write that, x equals 4y. A number t is equal to the sum of two numbers s and r. The sum means we add. There's our s plus our r. You should be able to substitute numbers into a given formula. In the formula, letters are used to represent numbers. For example, F equals ma is force mass times acceleration. And we can substitute the values in and then get the number. Calculate d when s is equal to 12. What I always say to people is I just go through this, and anytime I see an s, I exchange it for a 12. So 12 squared plus 20 upon 12 all over 60. 144, that's my 12 squared, plus 240 all over 60. And then if I do this on my calculator, you can get 384. So 384 divided by 60. Maybe something I should know, but I don't. 384. And my answer then is 6.4. Maybe in meters, I think. That's okay. Example 2, v equals u plus at. V equals the u is 3, the a is 7, and the t is 4. I hope you're okay with what I've written there. A times t, so that's just going to be 7 times 4. So v equals 3 plus 28, and in this case then v equals 31. They haven't given us units there. Sometimes it's meters per second whenever we're dealing with velocity, but that's okay. Substitution, you should be able to change the subject of a given formula. This isn't quite substitution, we went in formula. Make p the subject of the formula. So we need to get rid of the x here and we need to get rid of the a. n equals p x, take away a, and we're trying to get the p on its own. I want to get rid of the a first. I'm going to add a to both sides. That gives me n plus a equals px. Good clue is you normally do the opposite of what's currently happening. So this is taken away, so we add it on. The x is currently multiplied to the p, so how do we get rid of that? We're going to then divide by the x. N plus a divided by x equals p, and that's kind of us. I would just like to see whenever it says make p the subject of the formula, I like to see the p at the start. And plus a over x. Example 2, make c the subject of the formula. B minus ac plus e equals d. There's a wee thing in my head. I like the letter I'm trying to work out to be a positive. You can do it the other way around, but it just can make your life a wee bit more awkward. So b minus ac plus e equals d. In my first step, I am going to add ac to both sides. That's going to give me b plus e equals ac plus d. Some teachers might be annoyed with me here not getting my equal signs lined up. Then I want to get rid of this d, so I need to take that away. b plus e minus d equals ac, so take away d, and then I want the c on its own, so I need to divide by a because it's currently multiplied. B plus e minus d all over a equals c. Final line then, b plus e minus d all over a. Now bringing together those two bits and pieces, find the value of a when y equals 2 and m equals 3, and we need to get the a. So you can kind of get the a on its own to start with if you want. A couple of different ways of doing this one really. We want to get the a on its own, so let's take away 3m. So it's going to be y minus 3m equals 4a plus 2. Can you see what we need to do now? We need to take away the 2. Y minus 3m, take away 2, equals 4a. We want the a on its own because it says find the value of a. So we're going to divide by 4. Y minus 3m minus 2 all over 4 is a, and then rearrange. A is y minus 3m minus 2 all over 4. Y is 2 and m is 3, so a equals 2 minus, so that's 3 times 3, so it's minus 9 minus 2 all over 4. 2 minus 9 minus 2 gives me minus 9 over 4, which is minus 2 and a quarter then. The other thing you can do, if you wish, is right at your first line there, instead of rearranging and getting the a on its own, you can put the numbers in. You can change that for a 2, you could change that for a 3, and then try and work out the a once you have the numbers sorted out. That can sometimes be easier, but it's up to yourself. Either of those is good. Example 4, find the value of x when y is 4 and k is 7. So I'm going to rearrange again here. I have a y that I don't want, it's currently taken away, so I'm going to add y to both sides. X equals k plus y. Sorry, that's x over 2, apologies. I'm now going to times both sides by 2. X is currently divided by 2, so we're going to times both sides by 2. X equals 2 upon k plus y. You can multiply out your bracket there. Some people mightn't even have a bracket, but realize you need to multiply this by 2 and this by 2, so that's the same as 2k plus 2y. I hope that makes sense. Now we're subbing it in, so we should be okay. So we now have x is 2 upon k is 7 plus 4. X is 2 upon 11. X in this case then is 22.